What's goody? This is Candace Lewinsky. This is actually my first YouTube video. And just a little bit about myself. I am a nail tech. And I like to just do nails for fun. And I also do it professionally. And I'm just doing a Hello Kitty Valentine's Day press on set. This is just for practice and just, for fun. And also, I will be reviewing Now That's TV Season 1, Young and Reckless. So we're going to have fun, get into some ghetto drama, and kiki with the girls, okay? Right now, I'm just preparing the nails and just shaping them and all that good stuff, okay? So if you don't know Now That's TV, basically it's a streaming app that has various shows of reality TV like South Central Baddies, The Mint, Bad Blood. Basically, it's like Zeus. I know a lot of people are familiar with Zeus, but it's basically like Zeus. But for me, it's more raw. Like, if I want to see ghetto shit or, I don't know, just real reality TV, I feel like Now That's TV. I know that they're messy too. They're real messy behind the scenes, but I feel like some of the beats be more genuine. Not even that. Like, I know that some of the girls, they be like hype and be trying to put on a show, but I don't know. I just feel like the fights be better. But anywho, so yeah, we're gonna literally just go straight to episode 1. So I'm gonna save my first impressions at the end of all the girls in the cast. But just watching the show, I'm familiar with Now That's TV, kind of. I actually kind of just started. I only have watched South Central Baddies, The Academy, and I just finished Young and Reckless. So, I'm still a little new to it, and I'm still learning the girls. And I seen familiar faces this cast in this season, but yeah. Okay, so first episode, we get introduced to Naj. And I know Naj from The Academy. And like I said, I'm going to save my opinions of the girls kind of towards the end. But, yeah. But, so they have a meeting with the CEO of Now That's TV. I think his name is Da Vinci, something like that. I'm not sure. But they have a meeting with him, and he's just basically telling them, okay, y'all need to be respectful. Y'all need to be on protocol, on time, if y'all want to keep y'all spot. So that's there, right? And then Ferragamo comes. No, my bad. Not Ferragamo. Ferrari, which I do not know Ferrari. I don't know her. So I'm going to have to watch a show that has her. So I'm new to her, but like I said, I'm gonna save the first impression for last. But anywho, she's cute. She's cute, and yeah. So he's just basically telling them about, this and that. And they actually dropped the bomb that these hoes is replaceable. Not replaceable, they just say, they still could be around. Like, more likely, more of that message was really towards Ferrari. And she looking like, nobody about to take my spot. Like, no, this is my show. Which I respect, but at the end of the day, for me, I feel like the host, I don't know Ferrari, but I'm pretty sure I know who's a fighter and who's not. But for me, the host needs to be somebody who needs to fight and who gonna put the girls in check. You feel me? Like, it needs to be a host, not like Jocelyn, where it's like, I feel like in that scenario, she has something in her contract where they cannot touch her. It has to be. But like in this show, I just feel like there needs to be a host that like they're gonna keep these hoes in check. And Naj, when they get the when the ball drops that whoever wins this season is gonna be the host for the next season, she like, yeah, I'm on that. And I respect that. But then again, I'm like, ugh, when Naj, I'm like, I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna say, I keep saying it, but I'm really gonna say it because I just want to cover the episode first before I start talking my opinions. for the girls. Okay, so right here, I'm just doing an ombre for like the second nail and the fourth. So I'm doing a cute little ombre with some powder because, oh my god, I bought an airbrush machine and I swear I only used it probably like, I'll say 4-5 times, and it was not working. I don't know. I think it was because of the acetone. Something with that. Like, I think I'm just gonna invest in some actual airbrush paint. But anywho, back to the episode. So we leave the office and we get into the house, and we see a couple girls. We have Cuzzo. Who else? Ferragamo, Sav, Shay, and so far that's it. And right off the bat, when Shay comes to the house, because Cuzzo even saying like, oh, I know something's gonna go down and whatever, right? And apparently she has beef with Shay. So they throw down. The fight was okay. Cuzzo did her thing with her little self. She was getting it. And Shay, I'm like, girl, you know, I'm not a person who likes to compare sizes when it comes to fights. I know a lot of people do this. Me, I feel like if you was talking that mess or whatever, you should be able to fight. I don't know the beef, because I'm not gonna lie. Even getting to this network, there is so much beef with the cast members outside the show that is like, I gotta do research on YouTube to see, okay, what were they beefing about before they came on the show? So it'd be a lot. So I don't really know their problem. But from just watching this season, Shay was probably popping it, you know, because she kind of like, she a New York girl. Shout out to New York. I'm a New York girl. I'm a fake New Yorker, but I don't care. Shout out to her. It's so funny. I knew once I see her, she was a New York girl. And it wasn't the accent that gave it away. But the fight was okay. Yeah, it was cool. You know, first fight of the episode. So that was, yeah. It was coolio. Right here, I'm doing some hearts. I wanted to do like a New York kind of graffiti. But I don't know. To be honest with you, I didn't like how the hearts came out. I think I should have used a white for the heart to outline it after I put the powder. But anyway, the nails came out fire, so we're not pressing about that yet. But yeah, Cuzzo did her thing. And one thing that gave me the key was that Shay mentioned, so after she goes on the confessionals, and that's one thing I don't like so far. You can't be popping on the confessionals, and then when you're in the house with the girls, you don't do anything. You're, run into your room, or you're real, I don't know, scary. But anywho, she mentioned something about having like her wig. So after she fights the girl, Cuzzo, something happens with her wig. And, she's like, oh, I'm trying to save my wig, blah, blah, blah. And in my head, I'm like, why y'all never bring more than one wig? Like, I know nobody's, not everybody's rich, or not everybody has the funds to have multiple things, but I'm like, y'all know what kind of show y'all getting on, Yeah, you know what show this is. This is a fighting show. Not saying that, I don't know. I feel like the girls be acting like they ain't gonna have no beef. Never act like that. Because this season, I'm not gonna lie, it was just random. I'm like, why they even fighting? It's just like random. So you always gotta watch your back, especially when you're getting into a house full of strangers and people you don't know. But that ticked me off. That's a main thing, especially on South Central Baddies. Like, y'all hoes be having this one raggedy wig and be crying that y'all don't got no hair. Like, girl, not all the wigs are expensive. But anywho, that's that. So, yeah. Oh my god, these nails are coming out so cute. So now we're getting to the painting. And this is the photo I went by to do the third finger. And let me tell you, Yeah, for the week. Nah, I am a Hello Kitty fanatic and go by Hello Kitty, and I got like mad Hello Kitty tattoos or whatever. But that was like, I'm not gonna say it was hard. I feel like I have done more complicated designs than that, but it's just like with Hello Kitty, the way her head is shaped and just fitting that in a whole nail, it's a struggle. And I damn sure was not gonna do that outline on camera. Maybe I might do it in the future, but like for this, like I said, it's my first video. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna get myself a headache. But then I gave myself a pat in the back because I did that. Okay, but now after we get into the house and we get introduced to the first group of girls, Ferrari, Naj, and Ivory, this little hoe. Not little, big hoe. They come popping up. They, they lit. Oh, and to say, to mention Ferrari's song. At first, I did not. It's not that I didn't like the song. It was just like, okay, on normal. I actually did not know it was her. I think I figured it out probably like the next episode because they kept rapping it and singing along. So I'm like, oh, I'm getting it. Oh, okay, this is her song. But it's not that I didn't like it. It was just like, okay, another, now that's TV. It reminds me of Zeus when random songs just be popping up. But then it's cute though. It's a cute little bop. It's just, it's cute to sing along to when you're actually watching the show. So I'm like, I didn't mind it. But they lit, whatever. And they walk into the house. And another thing I was going to say was that, like, I don't know. I feel like, especially for Ferrari, Ferrari be acting like she don't know what be happening. Like, you know what happened. I don't know. Probably she did none. But they walk into the house and they trying to figure out what's the tension. I think Ferrari asked Sav, like, oh, what happened? But, they just walked in to see what was the problem and who was fighting or whatever. So, yeah. After that, Charmaine, we get introduced to Charmaine. And, oh my God, Cass. That's the only one I really did not know her name. Cass. So, Charmaine and Cass are friends. And we get introduced to Adriana, too. And I think her name is Sai. Yeah. We get introduced to Sai as well. One thing I do say about this show, I think so far, this is my favorite. South Central Baddies always has a place in my heart. But I don't know. I like, why? I like, especially in the Academy too, they actually have the girls doing things. I think I'm in the middle of watching South Central Baddies season 2. And I think they actually did have something for the girls to do. But like season 3 and 4, like it should be straight fights. Like, I don't know. You have to be prepared to watch all that. It's not too, like, for me, like, I'm good. Like, it's entertaining, it's funny as fuck. But like, it's like, damn, y'all just be in the house just fighting. Actually, the girls are mad pretty. I say one thing too. That mouth is rough on South Central Baddies. And I know a lot of people was very shocked when they learned a lot of these girls' ages. Like, some of these girls is like 19 to 22. I'm like, y'all look like y'all pushing 30s and 40s, but hey, I know a lot of them where they grew up is rough. They fighting for their life and all that. So I'm like, no judgment here. But I like, they had actually things for the girls. The girls were pretty, but they bang though. That's what I like. I love a pretty girl who knows, know how to defend herself, or got hands. Like, I love that because all this prettiness and all this femininity, don't be fooled. Like, I'm definitely gonna check you if you try to come for me and disrespect me. So after that, Crystal gets introduced as well. We have Crystal, and she has the bonnet on, ready for Adriana's ass. So, yeah. That's the next fight, but that gets cut off and goes to episode 2, which I will be covering. I think I'm going to do probably 2 and 3 the next video. because I'm trying to see how many episodes I want to have for this series, for, the review. But I believe 2 and 3 for the next episode should be good. But I did not want to make this video as long as I did, but just talking and, get into it. Yeah, this is gonna be a show. So for those who do watch, I hope you have some snacks, because we really get into it. So yeah, we got Crystal, she's popping it, and that's that. So we get introduced to Legacy as well. Legacy comes. So the girls, I thought the girls were gonna actually come together, but no, they're coming their separate ways. So yeah, so we get introduced to Legacy as well. And I'm gonna show all the girls. Well, you're gonna obviously see before me just talking here, but all the girls will be shown and all that. So we get introduced to Kai, which I really do love Kai. But yeah, I'm not gonna spoil all that. But yes, we get introduced to Kai as well. So now this scene, and that's why I have problems with, people like Ivory, because you just starting shit just starting. I don't know why. I was just thinking the other day, I'm like, damn, your mama should have put you in, martial arts. I think she would have been dope. And that's not even a diss. I think she would have been dope. Ivy as love to fight. Ivory, she love to fight. Put that hoe in the boxing match or MMA or something, whatever that's called. Just go somewhere, wrestling, something. But she just starting with the girl, telling them they boring, telling Shay she got beat up with. And that was another thing, too. I'm like, yeah. Just little scenes like that, I'm like, in my head, I was keeping on. I'm like, yeah, Shay, it's not looking good for you, boo. Because I don't give a, for me, I don't care who's bigger, who could fight better. I don't care. You're not going to talk to me like that. And you, New York, come on now. That was disappointing. But yeah, I want to get, with Ivory, that's what I said. There's so much stuff because I have watched it. It would have been different. I think probably, if I do another series like this, I'm not going to watch the whole show. I'm just going to watch it episode for episode. But just watching the whole season already and knowing what I know, it's just oh my God, I want to say so much. But, I'm not going to spoil it. So, we get into the house, and Ivory's still popping in. She lit. And I'm going to give, my girl, Legacy, her 10s. Yeah, you're not gonna talk all this and think I ain't gonna pop on you Legacy. And Legacy cannot fight. We could agree on that. Legacy cannot fight, but she not P though. She's not P. Okay, she's not P. She stood her ground. Pop Ivory got beat up, but she stood her ground. No, Ivory she really the big bully, bro. But she just don't get touched or get checked on because, like we said, we won't say that for the year. But yeah, give a Legacy her 10. She stood on it. Yeah, and give her 10. She stood on it. But closing, that's pretty much the ending of it. The ending is really just Adriana. She really is Adriana waiting at the door. It's Adriana was scared. She was waiting at the door, trying to see, what's going on. And then when she walked close, Crystal pops off the damn couch. She really was trying to get her moment. But so that's pretty much the end of the episode. I'm a little pissed off because I actually recorded my voiceover for this part, for the ending of the episode, and not it recorded. But, it just makes room for me to improve where I lacked on the last recording. But let's get right into it. Like I said, that was the last episode, and that's pretty much everything that happened on the first episode. Now we're going to get into the first impressions of the girls. Let's start off with Naj. Like I said, I'm going to keep my opinions and my thoughts on the girls solely on this show and the first episode. But for me, she's a cute girl. But yeah, she gives crackhead. I'm happy she got the teeth done because that was a need. But, especially when she just be ranting and just doing too much, she gives crackhead. Let's keep it a buck. Now, my main problem with her is just like she just forces herself to be the leader and, have leadership roles. Instead of it coming naturally, like, don't get me wrong, I do think she has natural leadership abilities and whatever, but when on the show, she just forces, especially when she just randomly just be saying things and then try to speak on things and check people, like, relax, Naj. And for me, if I was Ferrari, I would have been like, all right, Naj, relax, I'm the host, but whatever. But next person, Ferrari. Ferrari's cute. I don't have a problem with Ferrari until later on, but for me, like I said before in the beginning, for the host, personally, I need a host that's gonna fight and who's gonna, that the girls, that they're not scared of, but they wouldn't try, or they're not gonna run over, because then the show looks really messy and out of order and doesn't look organized. But yeah, she acts like she's one of the cast members, and she really don't, she's just there for a bag to look pretty and also just have a title of being the host. But she's not really hosting like she should be. Ferragamo. I like Ferragamo. She's really cute, pretty, seems like a vibe. I love her aesthetic. It was giving like black goth girl and like with the fangs. That really did it for me. Like, I like that. So I fuck with her. Cuzzo did her thing. I don't have too much on her. I don't mind her. Pink is really her color. I like that on her. She looks really good, pink. But yeah, other than that, yeah. Sav, all I kept thinking about was, this girl looks identical to Nene. I'm like, y'all sure y'all, that's like really, when people really say that, I'm being genuine. Like, y'all not really mother and daughter. She said she's from Tennessee, but she resides in Atlanta. But I'm like, yo, at first I said she looks like New York from Flavor Flav. Mixture with like Nene. Like, they had a baby, but like right now for me it's just like Nene. It's just giving too much Nene. Like, I'm talking about like the nose, the teeth, the face, like the skin, like everything is just giving Nene. But I like Sav. I love her commentary. She's funny as hell in the confessionals. So she's really cute. She seems like a vibe, and like, yeah, I'm here to look pretty, not to fight shy rough hoes. And that's that. Shay. Yeah, a little disappointing, but Shay, I said the first thing that popped up for me is like Shay gives like the baddest bitch of high school, like in high school, but like 2018, that's what I was getting, like the baddest bitch of 2018 of high school. Like, she seems really young, but I think she lost her confidence after fighting Cuzzo. Because she seemed like she was like, yeah, I'm that bitch, whatever, tall, pretty, whatever, right? And then she got beat up. It's like, all right, now I'm going to be in a room, I'm going to be scary, and I'm not going to check nobody. And that's that, to be honest with you. Ivory, by now, y'all should know how I feel about that big-ass hoe. I think Ivy's great TV. She's entertaining, but she's a troublemaker. She's a bully. We're not gonna and they're not gonna check her on that. And what I was saying before I did not finish was that they don't check Ivy for being a bully because she's cute. Ivy's a big girl too, and she be fighting girls that's smaller than her as well. But they don't say nothing about that. But Ivy's cute. She's attractive, and she's a fan favorite. You can't check Ivy. It's like, but at the end of the day too, there's bitches that could beat Ivory ass, but not too much on the show, except for Miss Mel, which we're gonna get into that later on. But yeah, like Ivory, they don't check her because she's cute, and she's all over with Ferrari, and that's that. Ferrari knew who to pick to be like her right hand, But yeah, Charmaine seems cute. Seems cool, like, she gives me, like, comedic relief, whatever. Like, she's, she's just there to vibe. Crystal, I like Crystal, but I understand what people say when they, it gives off that she wants to be accepted and liked and fit in. Who doesn't? But at the end of the day, there's a certain way to do it. And also being yourself as well. But she seems like a really nice girl. There's something too bad about her. Legacy, Like I said, give Legacy her 10. She popped on Irie big ass. And that's that. Like, yeah, you're not gonna finna disrespect me, you know? Other than that, I feel like she always got a stink face. Like, she always look like she mad, but I don't blame her because, you know, especially going on this show, you never know what's gonna pop off or who has a vendetta against you. And even I think she was rubbed off the way Irie asked her something about that she has a friend or something like that. So, you know, I don't blame her for being on, you know, on go and having that attitude. Next, we have Kai. Like I said, personally, I like her. Her vibe seems cool. She's very pretty. And, you know, she didn't come with no negative energy. Like, she was just on some cool and calm, and that's that. So far, she's mad funny, too. She's another funny one. So, I like her as well. Right after her, we have Sai. Now, I didn't get too much on her. First impression, she's cute, real pretty. Look like she's going to come with the badness and the cute little vibes. And, yeah, didn't really get too much on her. After that, we have Kaz, which is Charmaine's friend. They're like the kind of like the duo of the season. But she seems cool too. She gives me like athlete, like basketball kind of player. But she's really cute. Yeah, pretty much that's it. Like I didn't really get too much on the girls because everything was happening so fast. And they came like later on in the episode. So yeah. And lastly, we have Adriana. Now, she's the only one that doesn't have any confessionals because she didn't make it that far. And that's, you know, another reason why her profile looks different from the other girls. But she seems cool too. She has beef with Crystal, and they both from Chicago. So that's that. And we see more of that towards the end of the first episode. So, other than that, that's my final opinions and thoughts on the girls. You know, this is a good group, very pretty. You got some fighters, you got some peas, but other than that, I don't know. This season is gonna be really good, I think. So, that's that. So, I'm just finishing up the nails and the design. Like I said, this design was something else, but I'm very proud of it. And it looks cute, so just watch the ending of that. Now, hold on. I know I'm missing some of the girls, but not everyone was introduced this episode, so that's why I'm going to save the rest of the girls that haven't been introduced for the second episode of this series. So I didn't forget about that. But yeah, like I said, I'm just finishing up the nails, and soon I'm going to show the final results and all that. But please like and subscribe. Like I said, this is my first video, and if you guys do see this, I very much appreciate the support and all that good stuff. So you'll be seeing the final results soon. So just rock out right now and just watch me doing anything. So dollies, this is the final results. I love how the nails came out. You can't go wrong with Hello Kitty because Hello Kitty's that girl, okay? I will be back with another episode, so please stay tuned, like and subscribe, like I said, and follow me on Instagram. Everything will be linked in the bio, okay? Bye-bye. Mwah.